Hey out there, welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds. I'm Ted. With me are my esteemed colleagues,
Dave,
Nate,
Ryan.
And today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Halfling. So what do you guys think? Does the Halfling measure up?
I don't know. I find it
measure up may not be the
falls a little short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how many diminutive puns we can make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the Halfling has always been a favorite race of mine. I've always enjoyed the wee folk. So, you know, I think they did a good job with the Halfling in 5th edition. They're very thematic. They got really cool abilities. Some, in my opinion, some of the coolest in the game.
Yeah, as far as like straight up racial abilities.
Yeah, their class features.
The lucky I've seen used more often at the table
than anything
else.
Comes up.
The
rerolling the one.
Not in your game. I think you see Ryan hiding behind other people more often than anything else.
Well, that too. The hiding behind other people is so awesome.
No, that's just the Lightfoot ability, though, right?
Well, no, I think you can hide behind other. Well, yeah, the hide thing is the Lightfoot.
Naturally stealthy. You can
Naturally
attempt to
stealthy.
hide, even when you're obscured by only a creature that is at least one size larger than you.
Yeah. That's super handy to have. Absolutely.
You know, and then they get brave, which thematically it kind of makes sense in the fact that like if you look at a lot of like the
literary,
the literary iconic characters, even though they are not like the chivalrous set out to be brave. They always have like that innate quality where they're able to like man up.
Yeah, like this has to be done. I don't care if it's scary. I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've had two Halfling characters in our campaign so far.
This is Ryan's rogue in my game.
Yes. The luckiest half
Spelljammer.
man.
Oh, that's right, the Spelljammer game.
And they're like two completely different characters. Did you go Lightfoot or did you go?
No, I went
Stout?
the guy that gets lucky. Wait, they all get lucky.
That's
right. They all get lucky.
Are you naturally stealthy or do you have stout resistance?
I went Lightfoot, but I don't use their obscure.
You don't really use them.
I mean, I really probably should have. It would have kept me up a lot more, but
yeah, if you cast from behind somebody, like that would be the thing.
Yeah, but you also have to have stealth to make it effective.
To make it effective, you can still make the roll.
Yeah.
So stout for game purposes, like mechanics wise, would have been the better choice, but. Because I'm not going to really use it naturally stealthy unless it.
Well, maybe you wanted the charisma over the con.
Maybe.
Because you're
I think that's exactly what you did.
I might have did that.
Yeah.
You know, because and that's exactly what you have. You have the con-based halfling and the charisma-based halfling, essentially.
Right. Now, the other thing that I do like about the halflings is similar to dwarves. Previous editions they've really attacked the quote-unquote smaller races that made their speed a 20. Similar to dwarves, the speed is only a 25 as opposed to the 20.
Well,
they don't take that big of a hit.
I think all of them are 25 now, right? The small races?
Yeah, the slow races.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the dwarf is not really small, but they're 25.
They're shorter, if you will.
Yeah. But, yeah, the only being off by 5 foot, like, it's not that big of a disadvantage.
Right. As opposed to being 2/3 in previous editions. I think that.
Yeah. Well, and the other ability that's really thematically cool is the halfling nimbleness. The ability to move through anyone's area that's bigger than them.
Which is most people.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. I mean, that's
because
definitely...
it costs you feet of movement otherwise
we do see that happen
to go
in the
through.
Lord of the Rings movies.
Yes.
They seem to do it quite well.
Yeah, so now they've incorporated it into D&D. Why not?
Yeah.
Since the halflings were ripped off from hobbits to begin with, anyway.
Right. Yeah. May as well. Now, what would be really sweet for a halfling character would be to have access to a reach weapon for your size, because they don't. I think all of the reach weapons are too big for them to wield.
They all have the heavy property.
Yeah, but I mean, so rolling with advantage is no good. But the idea of using like your party member literally is like a walking tower shield, and just stabbing from behind them would be fantastic.
Well, building off of Lucky, we have the luckiest half man alive. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. One of the concepts with my guy was I wanted to be a gambler that was really good at gambling, not because he cheated, but just because it always seemed to go his way.
Well, being a caster, he's also very smart, too.
Yeah, so I figured I had to go with that extra ability to get the lucky bonus, where it's like, oh, well, if I roll ones, I'm just naturally not going to do
But you took it a step further than that.
Oh, I took it a step further than that. I ended up being a spellcaster, and the diviner specialization allows you to get extra rolls that you can assign to creatures you can see or yourself for attacks or saves or anything.
Well, yeah, it's really cool. You drop 3 die 20 at the beginning of the day, and you store those rolls.
Yeah,
so
it
really
starts just at 2 die 20, so it can be like a 2 and a 15, and you're like, well, 2 is going to go for an attack that comes my way, or somebody else. Yeah, so whatever the rolls are. So basically, you're
hedging your bets.
You're stacking the deck for yourself with being able to choose an opportune time to give somebody a low roll.
So you've got lucky. You're a diviner. Anything else?
Is there anything else? Oh, I took the feat lucky. So on top of that, you get luck points. So I've got the re-rolling ones. I've got the luck points that allow you to basically get advantage whenever you want it on something by rolling
can't you use that to give disadvantage as well?
And you can use that to give disadvantage only against someone attacking you. So it's not as good as the diviner's ability of being able to replace an attack roll, because you're still up in the air. It could be 2 15s, it could be 2 18s.
Could be 2 1s, could be 2 20s.
Yeah.
But after you've exhausted all your other options, it's that in your pocket.
But lucky for me is better for rolling advantage, or ideally I would use it in a gambling situation where the outcome was based on dice rolling or just like my skill against theirs. And being able to use the higher rolls for that, and then also not getting killed by stuff, because I can be like, oh, you're gonna hit me with this terrible attack. Well, you rolled a 2. I know you roll, but you rolled a 2.
I'm convincing you that's totally what happened.
Because that's what really happened. I saw it this morning.
Here's the thing too. So we've seen 2 halflings. One was basically completely with type, the halfling rogue.
Right.
And then we have the halfling spellcaster wizard. Mm-hmm. Which is against, but building off of that thematic.
I didn't gain. my dex went up, so I got an extra plus to my armor class. But yeah, the charisma was just helping me be a better gambler. It wasn't helping me with my wizardry. Yeah, and I wasn't doing enchanter, so it wasn't like oh yeah, charisma with persuasion and stuff. That just it was it was partially against type in that.
It's a fun character.
Yes, a very fun character, but very resourceful and very useful. I want a ship. Come on.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Not everybody can say, I want a $500,000 gold. I want a $500,000 gold magic item this morning. What did you do?
So, is there anything we didn't cover? You
got brave, you got lucky, you got nimbleness, we got the speed.
I think stout poison, the stout resistance.
The stout resistance. If you go stout halfling, you get the +1 to con, and you get advantage on saving throws against poison, and you resist poison damage. So they really don't care about poison.
Not that much.
They're like dwarves.
Yeah.
They're without beards.
Yeah.
They're like
they're the dwarfiest halfling you're gonna get.
Yeah. They're like springy dwarf children.
But so basically, it comes down to halfling can do pretty much any martial or charisma-based caster class pretty darn well. Mm-hmm. They could be bards, sorcerers,
halfling
paladins, exactly. But and then you're torn between, do you go stout or do you go lightfoot, because they're both going to make decent.
Right. Do you want the charisma or do you want the con?
Yeah.
Lightfoot would be a good Oath of Vengeance paladin. Could stealthily attack.
Yeah,
hide behind things.
Yeah, come up.
Nice.
Disappear into the crowd.
That's when your background comes in, so you can get stealth.
Yeah.
To go with something to make him roguelike.
Well, yeah, you could be very stalkery, like some sort of bounty hunter,
like the Batman of paladins.
Yeah, then you need mithril full plate, so you can stealth in full plate.
That would be the way to go.
Yeah. Which kind of wastes their high dexterity, though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you put your low stat in dex.
Yeah, you really kind of as the halfling paladin, you kind of want to dump dex and just have a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but dumping dex with the halfling isn't necessarily a good idea, because you can use finesse weapons, and then you can double up on your dex stat.
But you get access to full plate.
Yeah, but that dex becomes your it becomes your armor class, it becomes your initiative, it becomes your dexterity saving throws. Dexterity in this edition is a little bit weighted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dexterity has always been weighted.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dex is nice.
Yeah, but finesse weapons really push it over the edge. It's like, I don't really need strength.
But finesse weapons isn't unique to 5th edition.
Well, the getting the bump to damages.
Okay.
That
getting
has
the
not
bump to
been there.
damage.
You could to hit
And,
pretty well.
and before, you also had to take a feat
yeah.
to make it happen.
Yeah.
True.
Where now it's just
I think
automatically happens.
the most dramatic change is, I mean, the fourth had it too, where you could use Dex to damage.
Right. Well, I mean, I think fourth really put down, solidified that, when you're a class, you have you have this stat, and that is your to hit and damage. I mean, that's what really started.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I would say Dex is quite a bit stronger than Strength in a way. Like, as long as you're not worried about like your carrying capacity, you're actually outright lifting or like overpowering people, then yeah, Dex is kind of the stronger option.
I mean, essentially, if you go with a finesse weapon, you go with, suppose you even roll stats and have a 20 dex, and use a shield. That's a 17 to your armor class, and you haven't put armor on yet.
Right.
And you're +5 to hit, +5 to damage.
And so you could technically put light armor on and get 2 more for a 19. And if you're feeling a little underprotected, take the protective fighting style if you're a paladin or a fighter. And now it's a 20.
Although,
and you're wearing like studded leather or something.
but as your halfling paladin, I strongly recommend just getting behind a party member.
Well,
That's the way to go.
that's your first line of defense.
Your tower shield.
behind the party member, it's everywhere you want to be.
Yeah. So that's your first line of defense, and then the second line of defense is having the highest armor class in the party.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs armor class when you have a human shield?
Yeah, literally, a human and a shield.
Yeah, he's human. He's a human fighter, actually. His name's Bob the guardsman. Yeah.
The only thing better is a half-orc shield.
What is that?
Because they get right back up.
Yeah, your
yeah.
shield goes down and stands up. It's much better.
He hulks out. He does the...
Or Ultimate Warrior.
One thing I do have set up for my halfling is I've got mercenary bodyguards, so I am ready to hide if I need to, because they're always supposed to be around me
Supposed to.
when I'm on the ship.
Yeah. Until the half-orc pays them more than you. Curse that half-orc.
I hope he's poor. I hope he's a poor pirate.
So, on that note, I think we've thoroughly...
We've halved the halfling, and now they're like a quarterling.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. All right, well, you can check us out on nerdarchy.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter. I hear some rumors of us being over on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
You can like, comment, subscribe, even share.
And
Hopefully.
until next time.
Stay nerdy.